Here we go. Dad Runs Ads, episode 2. So I said last month that I was going to do this once a month. I was going to be consistent and I was going to commit to doing it. And I got my hair cut yesterday, so it's time for another video. And I thought about it, and what I want to do is talk about what's happened in the last month for me as a business owner and as a dad. So number one is new client. Yay! I've been focusing a lot on trying to grow. I'm sure you've been maybe seeing my Facebook post and Instagram post and LinkedIn post and TikTok post and X post. And I'm actually spending money to promote myself. I've only been doing that for about 1.5 years, but getting leads, which is great, and trying to really find the people that are good fits to work with me. So this person was a great fit because, you know, this business has been around for a very long time and they just don't have the bandwidth to focus on marketing because they're running their own business and they're good at what they do, which is great. They just don't have the time or the expertise to come up with a strategy for marketing. So I'm going to help them and it's going to be awesome. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, think about the Super Bowl, right? Nobody likes commercials ever. That's like the one day where people actually like the commercials is during the Super Bowl. Every other day, the other 364 days of the year, when a commercial comes on, what happens? You change the channel, you look at your phone, you get up to go get a snack, whatever. Nobody's like, yes, a commercial's on. So here's a little bit of my secret sauce is when I make ads for my clients, I make sure that they don't look perfect. So they don't look like a commercial. So they look real. And I'm very excited about working with this new account. Next, I talk to my clients often and we talk about, you know, what's important to them, like big picture media, focusing on the big picture, meaning what's going on in your business? How can I help you? And I have a certain client and they're like, Tony, hiring is important to me. If I could hire some more people, I could fulfill some more jobs. All right, cool. So how are we going to do that? Are we going to spend money on Indeed? Are we going to do some Facebook ads? What are we going to do? My idea that I came up with when I was driving recently, I always think a lot when I'm driving, when I'm not singing, is that we're going to film content about why it's a great place to work at this local business. They've been around for 50 plus years. They have people that have been working there for 10, 20, 30 years. I've been there. The vibe is great. It's a family atmosphere. They joke around. They're treated well by the owner and the family business. I think it's a great place to work. So we need to tell people that it's a great place to work. So the people that are at their job and thinking, I can't wait till the weekend. I can't wait till it's 5 o'clock so I'm done working. The people that are not happy at their job, that they can see this other business and say, wow, maybe I should work there. They have a great work-life balance. They get to be off on the weekends. They get to come home and have dinner with their family. They get to go to their kids' basketball games. So that's a cool thing that I'm excited for this client. So it's so much more than running ads and hitting boost posts. By the way, I never do that. There's so much strategy that goes behind it. And that's part of it that I love is helping business owners because they're focused on their business. I come in and I help them with this kind of stuff. Another thing is I have another new client. That's awesome. So what happened to this account is, unfortunately, their Facebook page got hacked. And, you know, they were seeing some of the stuff that I've been posting, the ads that I've been running, and they reached out to me to help them. And we're building their new Facebook page from scratch. And we have a whole strategy. We've had a couple meetings about it, talking about exactly, hey, we're going to come out swinging. Here's how we're going to build that page. And I'm very excited to work with them. A well-established business. Owners are great. Definitely their target demographic is my wife and my mother-in-law, So I'm going to be able to help them create content because, thinking how they what would grab their attention to make them shop from this business. And, one thing that I tried to tell this business owner is that social media has changed because the amount of followers that you have is such a vanity number because it doesn't matter. As long as you're advertising and reaching your target audience with content, good content, real content, so real photos, people, videos like this, it'd be a lot shorter for an ad, by the way. That's what matters. So you can have 20 followers or 20,000 followers. It doesn't matter. The content is king, so you got to create good content and you got to spend money to target people that live near your business, that are actually going to come to your store and buy something, or that would be interested in the products to shop online. So very excited about that new client. Going to shoot a video with them on Monday. And then here's another part of the business. I lost a client. It happens. It sucks. Especially for me, that's less money coming in every month now. Also, I'm so personally vested with all my clients because it's just me, right? I don't have a staff, that besides LeBron back there. So I deal with these clients and I get to know them, I become friends with them, and they can cancel at any time. And I'm very open about that. If I'm not doing a good job, you do not have to work with me. You can cancel at any time. That's why I don't do long contracts. I don't think it's fair. Sign something and you have to work with me. No, let's work together. Let's figure it out. And unfortunately, they let me know that, they're going to spend their marketing budget on other things. They have some building improvements that they're going to do. They got to buy some supplies, and that's totally fine. I respect it. I still like them. They're great people. I highly recommend them. I wasn't expecting to hear that news. We never had any conversations over the year that we worked together that, things weren't working or I wasn't doing a good job. So that caught me really by surprise. So that's something that as a business owner, I need to not take it personal, and I need to just control what I can control. And that is serving my current accounts, my 12 accounts on a daily basis, doing what's best for them, thinking of new ways to help them grow their business, but also prospecting and trying to find other people that I can help, other small businesses that don't understand the power of digital advertising and don't have an in-house marketing team and could benefit from working with a guy like me. And I have a couple really good leads because I've been hustling, and I'm excited about another meeting that I have today. I think it's gonna go well. I really think I can help this guy. He has a couple businesses that very familiar with those industries, and I'm happy to work with him. He's a good dude. So hoping that meeting goes well today. And then, on the personal side, I'm just at 40 and a half years old, just really enjoying this time, being a dad and being a husband and, hanging out with my family. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't look forward to weekends because, I hate my job. I love my job, but I love my family. So I love being home for dinner every day. I love spending weekends with them and getting them up every morning and being present, getting to go to donuts with dad, with my daughter, which turned into popcorn with pops. There were some allergies in their class, whatever. We went to Paula's after, we got a donut. It was delicious. We had a good time. And then I went to an event that Chick-fil-A had. They do a really good job. The one on Transit and Lawson, they had a daddy-daughter night. That's the stuff that, I'm going to remember, and I hope Gigi remembers. And, I appreciate everybody who watched this video. I'm sure it's not going to be a lot, but hey, if it's 10 people or 100 people, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, the Olympics are on. Go USA, go Italy.